Singapore, officially the Republic of Singapore, is an island country and city-state in maritime Southeast Asia. In just a few decades, Singapore went from desperately poor to incredibly wealthy. But experts believe that Singapore's success is incredibly difficult to copy. The unique factors that contributed to its rise simply don't exist elsewhere. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, let's find out how Singapore became the most expensive country in the world. But before moving ahead, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get more videos. Thank you. Singapore's path to independence was unique. Formerly part of Malaysia, it gained independence unexpectedly in 1965. At the time, it had widespread poverty, social tension, and decades of destruction, making it look like a city-sized slum. Under its new leadership, Singapore adopted a strict style of government. They recognized the need for strong, decisive leadership to tackle their problems. One of their earliest and potentially controversial actions was reclaiming large amounts of privately owned land to build affordable public housing. While the country is technically a democracy, the same political party has been in charge for many decades. This stability has benefited the economy, allowing businesses to plan for the future without worrying about big changes in laws or policies. Over the past few decades, it has experienced rapid growth and development. Only events like the global financial crisis have caused temporary slowdowns. Despite these occasional pauses, Singapore continues to be a powerhouse because of its diverse economy. Singapore also has a strong manufacturing sector and the oil industry. But the city-state is probably most famous for being a global financial center, a place where banks, investment firms, and other financial companies do business from all over the world. This mix of industries, rather than relying on just one area, makes Singapore's economy strong and resilient. Singapore sits at the tip of the Malacca Straits, one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. This gives it a major advantage in global trade. Due to its location, Singapore has become a major hub for the oil trade. It imports oil from South Pacific and Persian Gulf countries and sells it to passing ships. This has led to the development of the world's largest bunkering port. Significant. Singapore also hosts the region's largest commodities exchange, where prices for resources traded throughout Asia are set. The Singaporean government was crucial in attracting foreign investment to these industries. It offered multinational oil companies favorable terms, including the freedom to operate and a stable legal system based on English common law. This made Singapore a more attractive location than other regional competitors. Singapore's economic policies blend free market principles with strict government control. Income taxes are famously low, maxing out at around 24% only for very high earners. However, the government automatically takes 20% of every worker's income into a communal savings fund. Employers contribute another 16% to the same fund. This money can be used for subsidized housing, retirement, and healthcare. This means Singaporeans have a mandatory savings rate of at least 36%, much higher than other developed countries. Notably, they are also known for being active savers beyond this minimum, putting away over half their average income. Now, let's analyze Singapore's economy using specific numbers. With a GDP of $466 billion, Singapore ranks as the 33rd largest economy in the whole world. That's especially impressive, considering their small population of 6 million. When we consider this small population and look at their GDP per capita, an economic term for the average amount of money produced per person, they rank near the top at $78,000 per year. This means that the average Singaporean citizen is very well off financially. While Singapore's economic success is impressive, several unique factors contributed to its rise that other countries can't easily replicate. Firstly, its strategic location at a major trade crossroads was crucial. This early advantage was then built upon investments in its people and industries. It's a common belief that Singapore's success was primarily due to low taxes and minimal business regulations. However, this is somewhat misleading. Singapore has corporate taxes at a rate of 17%, as well as other taxes like high property taxes and hefty car ownership fees. Overall, the tax burden on businesses and individuals is similar to that of other advanced economies. Singapore's small size also gives it an advantage in managing infrastructure and service costs, making it easier to provide services efficiently. Moreover, around 10% of its workforce commutes from nearby Malaysia. These workers contribute to the economy, but aren't included in the population count. This inflates Singapore's GDP per capita figures, making comparisons to other regular economies somewhat unfair. So, that was the financial overview of Singapore. The country is fascinating in itself. Have you ever visited Singapore? Let us know in the comments what you love the most about Singapore.